In this day and age, politics has become a dirty word, but it doesn't have to be in the workplace. Politics in the workplace is the difference between being right and being effective. I'm Margaret Morford, and I'm going to show you the 4 biggest workplace political mistakes people make in their careers and how to avoid them. Number 1 is talking about being stressed out or burned out at work. In this day and age, everybody talks about stress. It's kind of become a status symbol. Don't do that. Organizations don't promote people that are self-proclaimed stressed out or burned out employees. Talk to your priest, your rabbi, your counselor, your best friend about your job stress. Don't talk to people at work about it. Number 2, deliver bad news face-to-face. In this day and age with voicemail, text messaging, email, people have come to believe that's conversation, and it's not. People will respect you more if you come to tell them face-to-face when you have bad news. But be smart about it. Make sure that you set the conversation up correctly. When you sit down with the individual to deliver the bad news, tell them on the front end it's going to be bad news. And the conversation just simply goes like this. What I'm about to tell you, you're not going to like, but I respect you way too much not to come and have this conversation with you. What you've done there is that you've prepared them. They're not going to be surprised. When people are surprised, they're much more likely to fly off the handle and get angry at you. So you've allowed them to prepare themselves, and you've made it a matter of respect. In most cases, what you will hear back from them after you deliver the news is something like, "You're right. I don't like that, but I do appreciate the fact that you would come and talk with me about it." Number 3, always confront in private. You want to make an enemy for life? Confront somebody with an audience. If you're sitting in a meeting and somebody says something that you disagree with, if you can let it pass, it's not going to get the whole project off track. Let it pass and then go see that person in private and say to them, "I have a problem with something you said in the meeting, but I wanted to come discuss it with you one-on-one." They'll appreciate the fact that you didn't embarrass them. Now, if what they say is going to get the meeting so off track that you feel like you have to say something, here's how you confront them with an audience. You say to them, "I have a problem with that conclusion you've reached, and I think that you might reach a different conclusion with a piece of information no one shared with you, and that piece of information is." And you give them the strongest fact you have to get them to change their mind about their conclusion. Then what you've really done is you've signaled to them there's something wrong with your conclusion. You've also given them plenty of room to step back. It is very easy for them to say, "Given that, I think I do come out differently on that issue." And they'll appreciate the fact that you didn't embarrass them in front of everybody. Number 4, and the last one, is speaking negatively about your boss. Do I know there's some bad bosses out there? I do. At least once in my career, I've worked for somebody I affectionately call the spawn of Satan. They're tough to work for. The good news about bad bosses is everybody knows who they are. And if you have one of those bad bosses and you never say anything negative about them, you send at least 3 really positive messages about you as a person and an employee. You tell people that you're loyal when other people in the workplace aren't loyal. You tell everybody that you can work for anybody. You tell people that you can handle any kind of stress the workplace throws you. That's a great reputation to have. And you send all of those messages about yourself simply by resisting the temptation to talk badly about your boss. I'm Margaret Morford, and those are the 4 biggest workplace political mistakes people make.